Hello, my name is Julia Montano, and I've created this video portfolio to show you why I would be a perfect candidate to join the staff at your school. Personal teaching philosophy. I believe in the constructivist philosophy, which encourages children to ask questions, do hands-on exploration, and reconcile what they already know with new information. I believe instruction must be data-driven, child-centered, rich, and innovative. I believe setting high goals and having high expectations for all students is imperative to learning. I believe in purposely planning a classroom's emotional and physical environment so students respect all members of the class and have a choice in what they learn. I believe in fostering a rich home-to-school connection to ensure that parents are partners in education. Instructional practices. In this section, I will discuss the ways in which I engage students in a rich, varied, and innovative curriculum. Literacy. Throughout my teaching career, I've drawn from a number of professional resources to develop my literacy curriculum. Each day, I try to incorporate most of the following elements: read aloud with a purpose, shared reading, guided reading, independent literacy activities, independent reading, modeled writing, interactive writing and editing, and independent writing. I use each of these elements in a way that gradually releases the responsibility of learning from teacher to student. Shared reading occurs when the students and I share one piece of text which we can all see and read together. Shared reading allows me the opportunity to engage my students in the process of reading. It also offers teaching opportunities that range from an understanding of fluency and word analysis to the use of comprehension strategies. Each day, my Reader's Workshop begins with a read aloud, where I model a strategy and give a mini lesson on a certain aspect of reading comprehension or fluency. During these mini lessons, I pose questions to the students, and we create interactive writing posters which keep a visual record of our thinking throughout the year. Each day, I also lead small guided reading groups to better meet the needs of each individual learner. During guided reading, I give direct instruction focusing on a specific metacognitive strategy or decoding skill. These groups change frequently as students grow and change throughout the year. While I am leading guided reading groups, other students are doing independent reading or participating in another independent literacy activity, or ILA. I develop ILAs that are integrated so students can be working on anything from spelling to social studies and science. In this way, students are more responsible for their learning and can use their time in a way that best suits their individual learning need. Our Writer's Workshop works in much the same way as Reader's Workshop, in that it begins with a mini lesson, followed by modeled writing lessons for small groups. Children work to publish pieces of their own choosing or work on large-scale investigations, such as research reports, that integrate our social studies and science work. Sharing and celebrating our published work is always an important part of the Writer's Workshop. During the interactive writing process, the students and I work together to compose and write text. Using interactive writing, I am able to model reading and writing strategies while engaging my students in a variety of curricular activities. The interactive writing posters we create cover our walls and serve as an instructional tool throughout the year. Mathematics. I try to provide a blend of concept development and skills practice in the context of problem solving during my math instruction. In this way, I ensure students understand the ways in which mathematics can be useful in their real life. To do this, I focus on problem solving and critical thinking rather than computation. I use hands-on models and manipulatives to demonstrate mathematical principles rather than relying on traditional algorithms. I also ensure that students work together and learn to use pictures, numbers, and words to show the reasonableness of their solutions. Social studies. My social studies curriculum is presented in a way that promotes students constructing their own knowledge and taking ownership of their learning. At the beginning of each unit of study, students develop essential questions and learning goals to guide our studies. I also ensure that multiple perspectives are presented on historical events. I give students a wide variety of choices to demonstrate their learning at the end of a unit of study. In this way, I am able to differentiate and meet individual needs and still ensure that all students demonstrate an in-depth understanding of the material. Science. Most students in the elementary grades love science because it is often seen as more fun than other subjects. Therefore, science is naturally engaging for students. In order to maintain that engaging nature and make sure students meet all science standards, I implement science instruction that is inquiry-based and incorporates hands-on learning. I use technology to enhance our studies, and I make sure that the learning is student-directed by developing experiments that are based on student inquiries. Assessments. I believe that to be effective, instruction must be data-driven. Therefore, both formal and informal assessments are an essential part of my classroom. To maximize efficiency, I begin each year by administering a variety of baseline assessments. Throughout the year, I utilize progress monitoring assessments. At the end of the year, all collected data, summary from state standardized tests, and formal end-of-year assessments are compiled to determine how well a student has progressed and to serve as evidence of my effectiveness as a classroom teacher. Parent communication and involvement, making parents our partners in education. Keeping parents informed is essential for encouraging them to become active members in their child's education. My monthly newsletters keep parents informed of upcoming events, give information on what learning is taking place, and explains the research and rationale behind all units of study. Getting this information to parents ensures that they know what their child is learning and why they need to learn it. Many parents have unique talents to share with the class. Having volunteers come in gives them an opportunity to share those talents, as well as creates a collaborative spirit between school and home. Another way to bring parents into the school environment is to invite them to celebrate the students' accomplishments. Having unit end celebrations is a great way for students to feel their work is being validated and for parents to feel welcome in the classroom. Feedback and praise, gathered from administrators, teachers, and parents. Thank you for viewing my portfolio. I eagerly await the opportunity to discuss any position you may have available, as I am confident I can make significant and positive contributions to your school.